This is a COVID ward.
Oh,
Sir,
right.
Son, what about then?
If you take that off, you're going to die.
Yeah, so you keep saying. Let's go.
He wants to die.
Listen, if you want to understand what the problem is here, if you want to just have a quick conversation, I can just quickly debrief you and tell you what the current issue is and what the problem is here. Since being moved from AMU, none of the family have been consulted with what's his medical condition. Yesterday he went off the radar. The hospital have been lying to all the family.
What are you doing with him? My main concern is his safety, and at the moment, you are making him unsafe.
Right,
He's taking his oxygen off. He's going to die if we don't put it back on.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Can I just say something? I was
If he
told...
puts his oxygen back on, yes, you can.
Right, hold on, just put it back on for a minute.
Up.
Please, Toby, tell him.
Paul, just
Just
put,
why
Paul,
we talk,
Paul,
just
just
why
put
we
your
talk.
oxygen on. Let's get this matter diffused.
Put it back on him, please.
Let's get this matter resolved.
No, don't touch
No,
me.
just the oxygen. Just the oxygen. Just why we talk. Just put that on a minute. Right.
Sit back, please.
No, I'll sit here.
Right, I was not happy,
Right,
no.
right. Now let's everyone calm down. Let's everyone calm down and let's start again.
Where's Samuel?
Where's the oxygen
Who's that there
track
talking?
code?
Calm down.
Where's the track code?
Go on, mate.
He's sitting on it. Wait.
I don't care about that one. I just want the track code.
You're under it. Right. I was told that
Guys, can we
Mr.
not do this in here?
No,
Listen,
I'm
we're
going
fine.
out.
It's our own risk. It's our own.
Yeah, but you've not respected our wishes.
Hang on,
By
what about
coming
my
in here,
wishes?
you're not going to respect them outside. You're
My
going to spread COVID
wishes.
around.
Yeah, but listen, I was told,
73%.
right, I
He's
was,
at risk of dropping dead at
I
any minute.
want to go home.
You will die.
Yeah, so you keep saying.
Listen. The reason why we're here is because we've been lied to by the hospital from the top right way down to the bottom. We've come here today to get Paul to sign a notice of consent for the NHS for him to grant consent for the hospital to discuss all and any of his treatment and his progress and his condition
Are you happy
with all of
to
us.
discuss this care with all of you?
Yes.
Yeah, but
I
this is the
was
problem.
I was lied to. I was told that he said that he didn't want any, I know that was a lie. That he didn't want my flat.
They've told his wife, and this is the PA to the chief exec, have told her on the phone that Paul has stated categorically that he doesn't want that his condition or treatment being discussed with anyone, not his wife or any family,
Listen,
which is
I
factually
don't know
incorrect.
the details of any of that.
No.
My 100% concern is to this gentleman and the health of everybody else in this ward.
Yeah.
You at the moment are disrupting that by being here. It is against the law. You put yourself all at risk. Okay? We need to step outside. If you go home,
We need to.
if you go home, you will die.
We need.
You keep saying, I want to go home.
You will die.
Yes, I want to go home.
Right, can you listen before we start getting hasty? Can you go through with me all of the medication and treatments and what the treatment
Why
plan is
will
that
he
you've
die
got
if he
for it?
goes home? Just because he hasn't got the oxygen?
We're giving him 100% oxygen and his oxygen saturation is 78%.
You could be giving
Normal
me
is 95%
You're
and
not
above.
giving it to me, are you? You stop giving it to me.
You just took it off and I put it back on, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
but I've been sitting here without it ever since.
He has coronavirus pneumonia affecting both of his lungs.
Yeah,
He's on steroids called
I want to go
dexamethasone.
home.
He's on antibiotics to treat concurrent bacterial infection. Okay?
Right,
That's the treatment he's on.
and that's it.
To my knowledge, if we get his drug chart, I can tell you what he's on.
Right, okay. I emailed into the hospital about saying that the family wasn't happy with the steroids and the antibiotics and they'd be able to replace it with vitamin C, vitamin D and zinc. Plus there was another one, I forget what the lawyer told me earlier. But,
None of those are proven treatments for coronavirus. However, antibiotics and steroids are.
Sorry,
No.
sorry, we're talking. Sorry?
Dr. Namarco is the consultant.
Dr. DeMarco, are you on I emailed?
No, not emailed me.
Who's the lead doctor that's dealing with his care? So, that's Damascus.
Come on.
I've got the name that I was given. Is it DASCL-L?
Can we step
Right.
outside?
Well, no, because we need to
And
listen.
put
I'll
them
stay with him.
I'm
I'll
exempt.
stay with him.
I'm exempt
Good
from it.
staying with me.
You're exempt
You
from
say
wearing
I'm
masks.
going to
Yeah.
die. I'm not going to die.
I'm exempt. No, you've got a mask on now. I'm putting you at risk.
You're welcome.
That's
He's
my
not
choice.
bothered about it.
I'm exempt.
But you're
so
also
fine.
now putting everyone else at risk by not wearing a mask.
Well, I haven't got. But everyone else. Well,
Are you exempt from wearing a mask as well?
Yeah.
That's me put my own life at risk, so that's what I'm choosing to do.
And other people. Let's go outside.
right, no, let's get this matter resolved. Paul wants to leave.
Let's go outside. Okay.
Paul wants to leave.
Security. So these guys.
Sorry. Sorry, are you? Security. Can you get your hands off, mate? If you touch me, that's assault. If you touch me, that's assault. You can't.
This is a serious trespass. Mate. You don't leave now.
Sorry?
You don't leave now. It's trespass, mate.
How is it trespass?
Because you're on private ground. That's why. Mate.
I'm his Mackenzie's friend. I'm here.
You need to leave, mate. You need to leave. Yeah.
Listen, I'm his Mackenzie friend.
Let's go,
It doesn't make any
We're
difference.
putting an application in a court protection for him.
Let's go.
He wants to come home.
You can't leave.
How do you know you're secure? It's got none of your business.
It is our business.
don't
You're in a
know
contained
the
area.
rules.
You can't say you can't leave. You can't hold him hostage.
Listen, we're not making a decision on the patient, we're making a decision on you guys. You are not allowed to be in here.
Right, and I'm here for his safety
You are
and
not
his
allowed to be
welfare.
in here. This area is off limits. You're trespassing, which is breaking the law. The police are on the way. They are now removing you from site.
I'm here to deal with this. I'm dealing with the matter. I'm his Mackenzie friend. We've got a court application for a court of protection for this gentleman. I'm not leaving. I'm his Mackenzie. I'm an officer of the court.
It makes no difference to us.
That's why I don't. It does because you're. Look, listen, I'm putting your notice. If you put one hand on me and touch me, then you'll be held. I'll be doing you for assault for you.
You are
Listen, I'm
trespassing.
here to talk with. Listen, I'm not here to talk to you. I'm here to deal with Paul. I'm here to deal with Paul.
You are trespassing.
I'm here to deal with
We will
Paul.
be removing you off site. You can
won't.
come with us on your
Paul,
own, or we will remove you.
Paul, what do you want, mate?
I want you to stay here, Paul.
Yeah, there you go.
Get me
That's
out
the
of here.
patient's wishes. I'm here to assist. I'm here to assist him. I'm here for his benefit, not for yours.
So we're not going to have this conversation very
So
long.
you're putting this whole ward at risk while you're
no,
in it.
you are.
What, me personally?
Yes.
Why is that? Why me
You're not going to
personally?
be in
Listen, can I just say something, please? I am his next of kin.
Right. Now, sorry, doctor. Now, if he's going to leave, now obviously they've got oxygen indoors.
It'll last about half an hour before he goes.
What? Oxygen.
I'm not giving him oxygen to go home. mate.
No, what I'm saying
we've
is,
got reason behind.
what I'm saying to you is, we've got oxygen at home.
Not this much.
What do you mean, not this much?
We are giving him all the oxygen that we can give him.
Can you just move out? I'm trying to have a conversation. We're trying to have an adult conversation. I'm not. So what are you trying to do? Protect
What
him?
difference does it?
Sorry.
No, mate. That's why.
You are
supposed to be in here,
you're
mate.
stuck up
What
your own.
difference does it make? What?
So what? Sorry, you're talking about going into intensive care.
Yes.
So what is your plan? What is the plan for his care? That's what I need to talk to you
The
about.
plan is that we can't give him enough oxygen and we need to take over his breathing for
So
him.
you're going to put him on the ventilator?
That's our plan at the
No,
moment.
no, you ain't. You're not putting me on a ventilator. No way.
But see, and he's of sound mind.
No.
I think we're going to need to get power of attorney because the hospital
You've already
plan.
got power of attorney.
Well, yeah, I mean the power
You
of
just
attorney.
hurry up and get me out of here.
Do the hospital believe they have got power of attorney over him to make decisions for and on behalf of him?
We're making decisions on the best of our knowledge of how coronavirus behaves. and the
Coronavirus,
treatment
or
we're
you
given.
say corona? Can you define coronavirus?
SARS-CoV,
SARS-CoV-2.
2019.
Yeah, that hasn't been proven to exist. It was declassified as it was declassified on March 19th, 2020. It's no longer highly contagious infectious disease.
I'm not going to continue having this
But no, I'm
conversation.
trying to understand what
I'm
your
not going to
treatment.
continue having this conversation.
I need to understand what your plans
You're
for
going to be
treatment are.
removed by the security guard now, okay?
So you don't want to
Under
hear
what?
it?
Under what your order?
Yeah, that's it.
But look, this, no, you're not taking. Listen, get your hands off, mate. No, you're not. No, you're not, mate. No, you're not. Get off, mate. Get off, mate.
Take you now.
Or what?
Listen,
Or
just
what?
get off him, please.
That's a legal paper. That's my phone.
I need that paper.
Paperwork. This is legal paperwork. I'll walk out of here.
Walk with us. Walk with us.
Let me give the paperwork to her. Well, let go my fucking hand, you prick. Let go. I'm trying to. I'm trying.
Listen,
Just
you're on camera. You're being videoed. Okay.
Good for you.
We've got sick people here.
Exactly right. Yeah, two of them standing next to me. You two are sick.
Just stand out here.
Fucking power range freaks. Get off me, you prick. Get off me. Manhandling. People. Under whose order? Hey? What's your name, mate? You're a security guard. Show me your ID. Show me your ID. What's that? Magic Mike?
Put your hands on me, mate.
Get off me.
Don't put your hands on me.
Magic Mike?
You'll be arrested in a minute, mate.
For what?
For assault.
For what? Assaulting who?
Him.
You just assaulted me, you prick. I've got it on camera. You just grabbed hold of me, manhandled me. There's 5 witnesses in there.
Trespass,
Listen,
mate.
can you get hold of that doctor? I need to speak to him about the
He'll be
care.
coming out to see you in a second.
Not one.
The one that I was talking to. Mate, get out of my face. You're pissing me off.
Can he
Mate,
talk to you?
seriously, suggest you calm yourself down. For
Listen.
your own good. Okay?
Yeah, listen, I'm not surprised you're grabbing hold of me. Excuse me, can we have a conversation? Now we're outside it.
Can you put a mask on, please?
I'm exempt.
Show me your exempt letter.
I don't need to
Can
provide
we,
exempt
can we
now.
take him outside the ward?
No, you said bring it out here.
All
I'm
right,
moving the
go
goalpost.
to that door.
I need to have a look at his medical notes.
You can.
No, I can't. I need to go.
Let's go, fella.
Listen,
Sir, with respect, I'm
I'm
asking
not
you
talking to you. You're security.
Move out there, mate, or we'll move out here.
Excuse me.
Okay, mate, I'll move forward.
Excuse
Yeah?
me.
Let's
Paul
walk
is
outside.
granted.
Let's walk outside, mate.
What?
Yeah.
Mate, I'm not to stop talking.
We're
I've
only
got
going to
no
ask you
business
one more
with you.
time, mate. Either move outside or we're going to take you outside, yeah? Simple as that. I'm asking One more you to time, let's go. We'd rather you walk. You want to walk
on,
or
mate.
carry? I don't care. You're going outside then.
You're stepping outside
Let's
your.
go, mate. Step out
we're
here,
not.
mate. No, we're
This
not.
is our
You're
jurisdiction. We've got
trespass,
to
mate,
do
yeah?
it.
You're
Let's
not.
go.
That
I'm
guy.
not debating
You
it
told
again.
me to come out here and I can talk to him out here.
I've asked for 3 times, yeah?
I want to fight, mate. It's fine. That's fine, all right? Being recorded. All on camera.
Man, let go of me. Stay there. You pigs, go away. I've no business with you. Listen, I'm trying to have a private conversation about a patient.
Okay. There you go, Nick.
I'm just going to go start what's going on, right?
Right. If you can just get, if you can give me consent to discuss and go through his medical notes and the plan that you've got for him.
Shut the door.
We're coming out, sir.
That's it.
Your mum's staying in there, isn't she? Your mum's staying in there, isn't she? Your mum's still in there, isn't she?
So she's there, I think.
Sorry?
Oh, she's there. Coming out? Coming out.
What's up?
Shut the door. Shut the door.
What's up?
I'm waiting for them coming out to talk to me.
They are, yeah.
The thing is, if Paul wants to leave, he can leave. It's down to him. It's not down to him. They can't hold him here. They can't hold him here hostage. The matter was contained until you lot turned up. We was having an amicable conversation discussing about the.
Not meant to be in there. It's a contained area.
Well, why was we let in there then, you twat?
They won't let you in there.
Well, how was we there then? How was we in there then?
I'll check
That door's locked.
I'll find out.
That door's locked. The door. Oh, right, yeah. Do what you want.
Check the cameras, I'll find out.
Yeah, check the cameras.
Through the door.
What do you think we crowbarred the door open, do we?
There you go.
What?
Did you read?
Mate, you've done
Can you
it. What's got to do with you?
Can you read?
Mate, I've got no business with you.
Okay, you're on private ground, mate.
What's that private ground?
You're on private ground, mate, yeah? They ask you to leave. If you refuse to leave, it's then trespass. It's that simple.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
not matter to me. Police on the way, mate. They can
Well, it's
deal with
private,
it,
is
no
it?
problem. The whole trust is a private ground, mate.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you outside the building, yeah?
Where?
No, we're not going outside the building.
Because
I'm
Paul,
staying here.
we need to have this
You lot
conversation
lie
now.
to me. I want to know what's going on in my office.
The issue we've got here is, the reason why we've come down here today, to come and see Paul, is because
As I said to you,
we've been lied to.
I'll talk to you outside. Let's go outside.
We're already, no, you said outside the ward. I've gone outside the ward. Now I've been chucked out of it, and now you're saying outside the hospital.
I am not.
Look.
Listen, I have been lied to. I have been kept in the dark, and nobody has been getting back to me.
Okay, as I said to you, it's the first time I've met you.
Yeah, I know.
Okay? So I'm not kept in the dark. I will talk to you, but outside the building.
Why outside the building?
You're not allowed to be in here.
Well, they wouldn't have
No,
let us
we're
in
not
if
allowed
we-
inside
We're not allowed
there.
in
You're
there.
not allowed in here.
What, we're not allowed in the building?
No,
I am not leaving my husband. If he wants to come with me, he's coming with me.
Paul was contacting me.
What do you mean no? Did you just say no?
We're not allowing visitors in the hospital.
Sorry?
There's no visitors in the hospital.
We're not visitors, we're coming here to pick Paul up.
You can't go home.
Says who?
Me and his doctor.
But you've got no power of attorney over him. You can't decide what he can. If he wants to leave, he can leave. You can't stop
You
him.
can't take him home when he's going to die.
If he wants to leave, if he wants to go and die at home, that's up to him. If he wants to leave, he can leave.
But he doesn't believe he's going to die.
Sorry?
He doesn't believe he's going to
I
die.
don't know, I haven't had a conversation with him yet. I haven't had a chat with him. I haven't had a chance to have a chat. I was hoping to come and have a sensible conversation with you guys
Can't do that, okay?
to go through the medical work, to find out what the plan was, find out what the state of
I'll
play
tell you
was.
what.
Guys, this is
Yeah.
what's going on. He's your husband, and he's what relationship you
I'm his Mackenzie friend.
Your threat is...
Yeah, we've got an application to the Court of Protection.
Please stop. I'm going to talk now.
Yeah.
He has severe coronavirus, okay, which you may or may not believe exists. Trust me, it does.
What, when you say coronavirus, he's got COVID-19,
Yes, he has,
84.
okay. It's affected his lungs, and as you saw there, his oxygen saturations on 95% oxygen is just 73%. That is life-threatening. We intend to keep an eye on him. We're giving him steroids, dexamethasone, antibiotics, omeprazole, and blood thinners to stop his blood from clotting. That's it. No other treatment.
But you want to put him on a ventilator. And you literally just said you were
That
going to put him on a
Metrozole,
ventilator.
that's dog.
Because his saturations are 73%.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to go on one.
Is that right?
We don't want, ultimately, it's a choice in life or death.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to go on one. So if you don't want to go on one,
Hold
you
on,
can't
Mitch.
make it.
Shall I wait?
Then he'll die.
You will, that's
He's
his
most
choice,
likely
isn't
to
it?
die if he doesn't want to go on a ventilator.
Well, that's his own choice.
If he doesn't want to go on a ventilator...
But he doesn't, yeah, he wants to leave the hospital.
That's his choice.
Huh?
That's his choice.
So what's the chance if he goes on a
So,
ventilator?
and
then?
sorry, you got the note says, how regular is he getting the obviously the steroids and the antibiotics and the other?
Every day.
Okay.
Sorry?
Then he's look at his notes.
But he's given consent for, I can go through this with
You
you.
have to make a request to the hospital.
It's granted consent. Well, she's his next of kin, so...
You have to do it via a department in the
What, to look for his medical notes?
Yes.
But his wife can, she's next of kin.
No, you can't.
What, you have to apply to the hospital
Yes, you
to
do.
go and look through...
Yes, you do. The steroids, in answer to your question, the
I
steroids
don't know
are daily. Okay?
Daily?
Daily.
And how much?
6 milligrams.
Right.
What?
And is that increasing? Because I was told it was increasing.
We sometimes increase the steroids, that's a decision that we make, yeah.
Right.
But at the moment, we haven't done that because we make sure there's no bacterial infection around.
So why was we told yesterday morning by the AMU ward that he's better, he's getting better, and then all of a sudden there's just no contact all
Because
day
this
and...
disease that you don't believe exists has a very variable nature to it. 1 minute patients can be very well, the next day or not.
So because you've x-rayed, haven't you, apparently?
No, you ain't going around there.
See, he wants to go on that sort of, so it has been proven that vitamin C and D and zinc helps in respiratory issues. Because that's what it is, it's respiratory, isn't it?
Show me the evidence.
What's that? The evidence of what?
Show me the published evidence.
Dr. Kaufman, Dr. Carl Siddell in New
None of
York,
it's published. None of it's published
Dr.
or
Waitman, Dolores Cahill,
Listen.
Dr. Adil.
I've told you what we're doing. If he doesn't want to be intubated, we won't intubate him. He is at risk of dying. If he goes home, he will certainly die.
I was told yesterday, I spoke to him yesterday morning, he was really good. Then he stopped ringing me, I kept ringing the ward, they said he's sleeping, I'll get a matron to ring you, she never rung me, this went on all day long, and it hadn't happened before. And then we were so concerned we came up here, and she said he's a lot better today than he was yesterday, and then she said I'll keep you informed. Today I've heard nothing, and then so I ring up.
Because we are anticipating, or we were anticipating, we would be going to intensive care with He was seen by an intensive
But
care.
what I'm saying is the matron said that she will keep me informed if there's any change.
Absolutely, we have.
I wasn't even told that he got moved from yeah, to here.
So
Yeah, I know.
we are
Not to be trusted, is
I'm
it?
very sorry that we can't update you. It's not because you'd like to be updated, but as you can see, we have a whole ward of patients, and this is where the next sickest patients are outside of intensive care.
Right, so as you can see, this is the hospital. We're waiting. I think they've called the police, so the police are going to be here in a minute. He's on about trespass, that security guard. Well, you see what happened. He says wishes. We haven't broken in. He's trying to accuse us that we've broken into the hospital. If Paul wants to go home, Paul don't want to stay here. He don't trust the what they're doing to him. Right, listen, I've got to get the phone. I've just got to phone someone. I'll catch up in a bit. I'll read.